Hello, good people. I'm here to talk about appropriation. Hopefully, I've put that in the subject. And the reason I want to talk about this is because my son was on the phone earlier and he was talking to one of his friends, and I just overheard him saying, but I don't understand why, as black people, we get upset if a white person decides to get, locks or decides to braid their hair and things like that. And I said to him, you know what, son, that's actually a good point. And I said, I'm going to do a video. This could go either way. Some people will like it, some people won't. However, I'm doing this to try and get an understanding of why it is like that, especially after, a few, was it last month when Adele had her Bantu knot. And everybody went crazy and saying, why has she got her Bantu knot? Why is she dressed like that? And it was Carnival weekend. And I'm thinking, why is everybody getting mad at her? I don't understand. I really need to get a proper understanding of what are the rules. So, because you see, I have some white friends, so I need to know, can I braid my white friends' hairs? You know what I mean? If they want the hair braided, can I do that? Is that okay? Or have they got to donate some money first to Africa? Or because I don't understand why it's such a big deal when somebody's just appreciating a hairstyle and, and then they start getting hate mail just because they've put Bantu knots in their hair, and they're getting hate mail from people that wear weaves to make their hair look straight. This is what I can't get my head past, because and don't get me wrong, this has nothing to do with the fact that I have locks. I used to have my hair relaxed, so I used to have the straight hair and all that. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with the fact that, do we realize that the reason people, we wear weaves and stuff is so that your hair can look like a white person's hair? And don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with that. But then you can't then get upset at somebody because they put Bantu knots in their hair. It's a hairstyle. Black people don't own the hairstyle. Or if we do, let me know, because I didn't know that. And I need to start collecting some money from anybody that I see that's got the hairstyle and they're not black. Because how are we supposed to make a better world if we make a big deal of little things like this? We have bigger issues in the world. And, we're busy sending someone hate mail just because they've won Bantu notes on a Carnival weekend, people. What did you... She was dressed for the occasion. Should you not be happy that she's appreciating the I know what appropriation is. I get what that is. But then what I don't understand is, what is that got to do with somebody going and getting a hairstyle that they like? How have they offended anybody? Please educate me. If you're listening to this and you think, oh, she's so uneducated. No, educate me. Try and explain to me why it is wrong for a white person to have braids, for a white person to have Bantu knots, but it's okay for a black person to go and buy a weave and have their hair look exactly like that person that they're telling, don't make your hair look like mine. So I need to get that understanding. I'm just trying to get that understanding, people. It's not me, trying to be impossible. And it's not just me. Clearly, my son doesn't understand it either. So I'm thinking, let's discuss this. Let's talk about this. Because it creates unnecessary hate. It's unnecessary hate for somebody who is just doing something that they like. Somebody who's just seen a style that they like and they decide, I'm going to go and get that hairstyle. And they get penalized for it. Think about it, guys. Think about it. You're penalizing somebody because they've decided, they saw your hair, that most of us grew up thinking our hair was crap anyway because it's not as straight as a white person's hair. That's the truth. And you finally get a white person who is appreciating those styles, and then you go and send them hate mail. Explain to me, please. Explain to me, guys, how it is wrong. Explain to me what there is certain types of appropriation that I understand. Like things like, when things are taken from Africa, they bring them here and then they start making money from them without anybody benefiting there. That's or they start to recreate them and make money from. That's appropriation. But did you want Adele to walk into a black salon and say, I want some Bantu notes? What reaction was she going to get? What, she probably has a black friend who's done those Bantu notes for her. So should she have paid that person? Maybe she did. Nobody even knows where she got these Bantu notes from, but everybody's just quick to attack. And this is what we do all the time. As soon as you see somebody, instead of appreciating that look, they do, like, that looks cute. You know what I mean? Because Bantu notes look cute on anybody. And that's the truth. So, guys, educate me. Let me know if I'm wrong. And, yeah, explain to me why we do this.